Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today I have a very different kind of video for you guys. It's more of just explaining the history of game engines. I thought it was pretty interesting. If you enjoy this, then hit the like button and subscribe, but it's totally optional of course. But completely different type of content. If you like it, then tell me. If not, then dislike it. So I'll know to make what kind of content you guys like. Yeah, let's get into the video. In the days when retro games were totally tubular, it was only a game developer's fantasy to use an all-powerful game engine. Let's take a look at what exactly makes a game engine. Modern game engines have 5 components: a rendering engine, a physics engine, audio, scripting, animation, and network capabilities. However, most game engines these days have many more features and third-party plugins to increase performance. In the era of Atari games, games were hard-coded to interact with the display and hardware. This meant that creating the same game for a different platform meant a complete rewrite of the entire game. But it wasn't until Doom came out that the first game engine was introduced. It was called the Doom engine, and despite the name, it was used to create games other than Doom. The Doom engine didn't have all the features as modern game engines, like Unity's particle system, but it had a big milestone in game development that allowed for new ways and techniques for creating games. However, the term game engines wasn't used until the mid 1990s when FPS 3D games or first person games were becoming popular. The Doom engine inspired companies to create game engines and license the core software to game developers. This allowed game developers to focus more on the storyline and graphics, which wildly changed the game development industry instead of focusing on having your game work with a specific hardware. It also allowed developers to export their games for a variety of platforms, which meant more money for the game developer companies and more money for the creators of the game engine. Game engines also brought new developers to the industry and just increased the volumes of games that were produced. Now let's switch gears to Unity, which in 2014 was actually called Over the Edge Entertainment, which I have no idea why they would ever make that because it does not sound good, but that's what it was called. And then in 2007, it was renamed to Unity Technologies, the way we know and love. Unity wanted to make 2D and 3D games more accessible. Also, in 2007, the iPhone was released, and Unity was credited for being the first game engine to have full support for iOS, which was very important back then, and emerging technology. Unity is now worth $3 billion, and as of 2016, has 5.5 million game developers. And then over the years, game engines have become more feature rich compared to the hard coded games of the dinosaur era. I know it was a short video today, and I just want to get something out there. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. If you want to, subscribe, and that'd mean the world to me. But again, it's totally optional. And yeah, thanks for checking out Code Rush, and I will see you in the next video. That's going to be actually a really good video next. It's been going to be going over the Bolt Visual Scripting system, which is pretty amazing, and that's really new and current, so it's something different. But I hope you enjoy, and yeah, I will see you later. Goodbye.